Let's talk about what Bruno Fernandes has had to say, though. I mean, I found this very, very interesting. He said, basically, he's had quite a lot to say. I mean, he's talking about the red card, not really bothered about that. But he said this: it's not just about the national team, which is where I feel increasingly. This is amazing to me. So this is a direct quote from Bruno Fernandes. It's not just about the national team, which is where I feel increasingly good and where I can enjoy my football due to the dynamics and the quality that I have by my side. At the club, I have to improve as soon as I get there. The goals will come, and I also have to take responsibility for that. Two things from that comment from Bruno that sort of worries me a little bit. First of all, I feel increasingly good and I can enjoy my football with the dynamics and quality I have by my side when I'm with my national team. Well, if that's not a dig at the dynamics and the quality you've got by your side at Man United, I don't know what else is. This is the quintessential reoccurrence that keeps happening around Manchester United. We've heard Luke Shaw talk about this. We've heard other players talk about this when they've gone and played for England. And we've now got it with Bruno Fernandes, who essentially is saying, I feel happier playing for my national team because I have got players around me that, you know, make me feel better. Well, look, who's he got around him? Portugal, Bernardo Silva, Cristiano Ronaldo. And, you know, they have got some good players there. But he is the captain of Manchester United. His responsibility is to not just be a player, it's to be a driver of that team as well. But it's not good when you hear stuff like that. I'm happier with my national team. Well, he didn't say he's happier, but he says I'm feeling increasingly good when I'm with my national team due to the dynamics and the quality I have by my side. And at the club, I know I've got to improve and the goals will come. I also have to take responsibility for that. Well, it's good that you've got to take responsibility for that, Bruno, but I don't really care about the goals. And he goes on to say, I've scored a high level of goals at Manchester United in recent years, and I also have a standard that I want to maintain. I hope to score as soon as I get there to help the club return to winning ways and to the best level. Why are you talking about goals? I don't care if you don't score a goal again. I want you to create. You're the number 10. I'm not interested in, when I hear Bruno talking about goals, I'm thinking 35-yard shot. Bruno's coming back again, isn't it? I'm thinking hero ball, hero shot, Hollywood pass, Hollywood shot. Fucking hell, just calm down. Watch the video from yesterday. Listen to what people are saying. We just want you to be a number 10, mate. We just want you to look after the ball. We want you to create. We want to stop seeing Hollywood passes and Hollywood shots. And, listening to him there, it's like, I've got to score. I feel like I've got to score. You haven't got to bloody score. You've got to play well. If you score a penalty or a 30-yard shot, doesn't necessarily mean you have a good game. What we need to see is Bruno Fernandes playing well for Manchester United. And playing well for Manchester United doesn't mean scoring a goal, especially when you're in number 10. It's a nice to have, but the necessity is that you lead the creative element of our footballing team. And that is what we need from Bruno Fernandes, because I completely agree with a lot of people saying yesterday, when Bruno Fernandes plays well, Man United play well. And when Bruno Fernandes plays badly, Man United tend to not play well. And that's because he's the creative element in that team. So that's what we need to see from him. But yeah, look, this is as I said, it's a recurring factor around Manchester United players when they go on international football. We used to have it with Pogba all those years ago. They start speaking out about, oh, I love it with my national team. It's so better. But international football shit. It's shit for a start. It's always been shit, and it is shit. The standard's not the same. And also, international football's a holiday. I prefer it so much better being on holiday in Mallorca than I do being at work. Well, surprise, surprise. You meet up 4 times a season and you play shit opposition, and the manager's nice to you because he hasn't got time not to be, and it's just a big bloody holiday. I mean, I'm not surprised he enjoys it with his international club, his international team. But guess what? Who pays you the most money? Who watches you the most? It's your club. You've got to deliver for your club. And it's not an excuse to go and play for your international team and go, oh, I'm surrounded by better players. I'm more happy here. Well, you play at Manchester United. That's where your wage is paid. That's where you are. And a good player plays well everywhere. So what you're saying is, I mean, look, I've played the game. You've played the game. You put me in a team with good players around me, I'm a better player. You put me in a team with bad players around me, I'm a bad player. But if I'm a really good player, I'm a better player with good players, and I'm still a good player with bad players. And that's the thing. What you're saying is, oh, I can only play well with good players. You've got to prove that you can do it at any level. That's what you've got to do, in my opinion. Noticed you follow Chess GM Kevin. Are you into chess? Says Coy. I do like chess, probably because they're a Man United fan, to be honest with you. Xerxes more expensive than Weghorst and he's not good enough, says Eric. And Mark, my jumper arrived today. Paul Woolley. A woolly jumper for Christmas. Well done, mate. Hope you're enjoying it. I've got mine hung up behind if you want to get your orders in while we've still got them. There's no I in team, says Lee. And this is what Rasmus had to say, because we've had Ericsson talking, we've had Bruno talking, and we've had Rasmus talking as well. Be very interesting to see what happens with Rasmus, actually, because basically what he had to say was that, well, Lindelof's been talking as well. He says, nice to be back. The body is fine, and I've been riding hard during the rehabilitation. I mean, riding a bike. Some people are going to take that the wrong way. When Lindelof says his body's fine and he's been riding hard during the rehabilitation, it's got nothing to do with what he's doing in his home life. It's riding a bike. So it was nice to get 45 minutes at the end. It's always nice to get more match time before the national team. Yeah, this is what I was going to say about this, because it sort of fits in with Rasmus. So Lindelof plays 45 minutes and goes off to play for Sweden. Mainu was injured on the Thursday, plays against Villa, but still got called up by England and now is pulled out. Listen to what Rasmus says as well. There is no point rushing things and risking another injury. My body feels good again. I might be ready to play 90 minutes, but if I also have to use my brain a little bit as well. And I don't think 90 minutes on Saturday against Spain is a good idea. So we've got a player who is saying, I've got to look after myself and I don't think I should play 90 minutes against Spain for Denmark on Saturday. I'm thinking, why is he on international duty? Why is Lindelof on international duty? Since when did players go on international duty when they're not fit? I mean, maybe we were spoilt for many years as when we had Sir Alex, because these players just wouldn't be going. Man United's bigger than your country. You're not going. You're not fully fit. But it seems to me now that you can go and play for your national team when you're not fully fit. I mean, that's Rasmus himself saying, I'm not ready for 90 minutes for Denmark, and yet he's gone off on international duty. And I'm like, I get it. I get why people want to do that. And he's an important player for them, of course. But from our point of view, you've got a player there that's not ready to play 90 minutes on international duty. And you sort of like take a breath time, aren't you? Same with Lindelof as well. Goldbridge, that's the end of the clip. I'm sure you enjoyed it. In fact, I bet that's the best clip you've ever watched. So there's no reason not to subscribe to the channel. Click the bell icon so you never miss a clip again. In fact, smash a like on the video, because we all know only legends like videos and you are all legends. So please smash a like on the video and we will see you again on the next one. Thank you very much for watching as always.